It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Noriaoki makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
Well, we all know it's true that if these guys are going to advance through to the next round, they're going to have to win this Game 5 on the road. But they're coming off such an emotional high from Game 4. Fighting off an elimination game in front of their home crowd, that was awesome. And now you have to wonder how much of that is going to be able to carry over here to this deciding game.
On the way. 3-0 now.
Even though this night's only 3 pitches old, already we're seeing some disagreement on the strike zone.
3-0 is on the way. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Batting second here tonight, shortstop
Alcides Escobar will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He waits, now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. And the catch is made, one away.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Billy Butler will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Ready now on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. Now here's the ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Eric Hosmer will get his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still at second, but with 2 gone now. Now here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's ready now, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around third now is Aoki. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
And if you do nothing else in the first inning, you want to at least give your cleanup guy a chance to hit with a runner in scoring position. Well, he gets that chance here, and he follows through on it. He drives this one for 2 bases and picks up that opening run of the game.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. KC leads this one 2-0. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden, reads like this. They'll square off against the Stanford product, veteran right-hander Jeremy Guthrie. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. John Hyatt will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, John Hyatt.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat. And that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now the 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Time to bring in the scouting report graphic, as this should give you a good indication of what we'll see moving forward in this one from the 34-year-old right-hander. Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around first is Zobrist, heading for second now. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
Well, as we saw in the postseason last year, with this outfield and the speed they have, not always easy to find a gap. They cover a lot of ground out there, but this ball's hit much too hard to even have a chance to cut it off. And as a result, it's going to get to the wall and wind up a triple.
Here's Will Myers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A man at third with one away. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored one run, to get on the board first here, the very first inning, that should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got to press up there.
Evan Longoria will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You've got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You've got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Here comes the 3-0. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here he comes, 3-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Brian McCann will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. He's ready, now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Here's the first baseman, James Loaning, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Royals lead it 2-1. Mike Moustakas will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch to him. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
And these soft ones like that are usually the tougher plays to make. You'll see a lot of guys jump too early on this ball, thinking that it's going to get there a little bit quicker. But he times this one perfectly and brings it down.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here it comes now to Infante. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. 3-1 on the way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Lorenzo Cain will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt. Kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
2-2 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and 2, here it is. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the Texas Rangers lie in wait on the winner of this series as they're already through to the ALCS. Nori Aoki will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. The next pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. DeJesus is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. David DeJesus will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a routine fly ball headed out toward Gordon in left. One gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Desmond Jennings will dig in here. And here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And the pitch. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. The pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here's another 0-2. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
In now, John Hyatt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. You may end the second with one, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And he's got himself a base hit. Ben Zobrist will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Opposite field to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Rays get 1 thanks to Desmond Jennings. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Alcides Escobar will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter,
Billy Butler will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is in there.
Well, you can kind of give him a little bit of a pass here because he's such a good defensive center fielder. But he gets this one all wrong. And as a result, he's going to allow his man to make it all the way up to third base with what's eventually going to be ruled a triple.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1-0 on the way. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Let's go, Rays!
Look into McCann, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
2-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Will Myers will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Will Myers.
Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Now the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-0 count, the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
One pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2. Chopped to 3rd. Tough to get 2. 1 away.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get 1 on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
First baseman, number 21, James.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
He's set, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Salvador Perez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, up.
1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a whole lot of ballparks in this league where that isn't a home run. I mean, he had to hit that thing a good 400 feet plus, but at least he'll have 3 bases to show for it.
Omar Infante to stand in, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Here it comes now to Infante. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second half now.
He's ready now. The pitch. Line hard, but foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Lorenzo Cain will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Get the batter out.
Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Nori Aoki will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Water. Get the water here.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Royals out in front, 3-2. David DeJesus will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, David DeJesus.
First pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to DeJesus. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
The 2-2 coming. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder.
Desmond Jennings. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First offering on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. The pitch. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. Comes through with a solid single here.
Yunel Escobar. He'll dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. John Hyatt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Two pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Alcides Escobar will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Up top, it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Therefore, it is Loney, and there's your first out.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Oh, and he misses it.
And all I can think here is that he lost that one against the roof at the last second, which will happen, but boy, that is a helpless feeling when you flat out whiff on a fly ball like that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's ready, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard to short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Alex Gordon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. First and second now, one man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Royals leave one. They're up 3-2. Ben Zobrist will lead things off here for Tampa Bay, and we'll get a look at Will Myers after that. He's in the on-deck circle. Now the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Will Myers will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. He's set, now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
From the stretch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
The 3-1 is on the way, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Brian McCann will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. First pitch on the way. And the Guthrie fastball, good for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Infante for 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Joel Peralta will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
62, Joel Peralta.
Salvador Perez will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here's a 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 home. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
You can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Mike Moustakas will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around.
All right, Tampa.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Omar Infante to stand in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside,
though. 1-0 on the way. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
Hey, you take runs any way you can get them. This one's going to come in to score on the wild pitch, so they get a man across the plate without the benefit of a hit here in the inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. Here comes the 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Mark Lowe will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mark Lowe.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Come on, guys.
1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Nori Aoki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He waits. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. He's running towards second, and this is going to be a foul ball. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Alcides Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Chopper foul. Another 2-2 offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. KC leads this one 5-2. James Loney will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
James Loney.
Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
David DeJesus will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Desmond Jennings will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now the 1-0 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that'll spell the end here for Jeremy Guthrie. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Alan Crum will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 24, Alan Crum. The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and this is just a cut fastball that he's trying to go backdoor with. But he didn't do what he wanted to do with the pitch. It's right out over the heart of the plate. And that's almost like batting practice to a major league hitter. He's not going to miss that one too often. And sure enough, he drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, John Hyatt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
As a look, now the pitch. On the ground to third. No problem here, 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Just get a 90 feet closer.
3 runs already home here. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Tim Collins is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 55, Tim Collins.
Will Myers will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Evan Longoria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-5. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Jake McGee is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jake McGee.
Billy Butler will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Billy Butler.
Woo!
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Joe Madden, a very cerebral manager. You can almost hear the gears turning in his head, figuring out how he wants to play these final 3 innings.
Let's go! Shut him down!
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here we go!
1-1 on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Once again a 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Alex Gordon will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the 2-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. We'll try again, 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. TJ McFarland will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
TJ McFarland.
Evan Longoria will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
On the way. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
And this is music to a manager's ears here. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
James Loney will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One pitch on the way. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Heath Bell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Salvador Perez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the 2-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Yeah, there's a ball right there not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Jennings comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Omar Infante will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here it comes now to Infante. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Ball bounced foul over near the longtime infielder and current third base coach Dale Swaim. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. David DeJesus will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
David DeJesus.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He shut him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 1-2. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ballgames, and he's doing the job here.
Desmond Jennings will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Jennings awaits the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Grant Balfour.
Lorenzo Kane will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing you want to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Nori Aoki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
The 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. DeJesus is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Alcides Escobar will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And the Rays' offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, Desmond Jennings. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Kansas City, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.